Okay. I don't know what happened. It kicked me out because it said that there was an issue. So I guess we'll just get started on this one. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I hope you all are here. I'm going to send a quick text to the thread, and we're going to get started lying down on our backs.
In the house. It's so weird.
And once you're on your back, go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a tiny little hug and squeeze. And then let your knees fall all the way over to the right. And you can gently turn your chin to the left. Just take a few moments here, allowing yourself a few breaths to be still no matter what's going on around you. Close your eyes and begin to feel the inner body, the breath moving, pulsating, rising and falling. Really tune into the breath in the sense that it's rising and falling, inhale and exhale. Really tune into the opposition of it. And how these two opposites go so well together. Forming this cycle that's rhythmic, comforting, and also energizing. And then pick your knees up and we'll change sides. So both knees and legs gently fall over to the left. You can start to twist and feel the twist working its way up your spine, your back, through your side ribs, even your shoulders and chest. As the knees point one direction, the nose points the other. Really focusing on the opposites today. It's been very apparent lately in this isolation or separation that there's been so much more connection. This is just how nature works, through opposition, even though we're not together, still finding a way to connect, still finding a way to care for each other. Just start to breathe a little bit deeper, connect that really nice rhythm and opposition just within your own body and chest and ribs. Really start to let that swell and fill, kind of like a balloon, inflating and deflating. Come back to the center. Just for a few strong breaths, plant both of your feet, ankles under the knees, and then start to inhale. Press your pelvis to the sky. You want a little bit more of a shoulder opener, you can interlace the hands underneath, or just simply keep the palms flat. And this is where, everybody, you can start to turn on your breathing with sound. So big inhales through your nose. Big, strong exhales. Lips are lightly sealed. Starting to generate a little sound as you root through your heels. As you let your inner thighs go in and down. Starting to engage your back body. 2 more breaths. And at the bottom of your exhale, if hands are together, release, slowly lower down bone by bone. Bring your knees together. Give yourself that gentle squeeze. You can rock and make some circles on the low back, or just gently side to side. And then just depending on the space you have behind you, you can start to lift your legs up and start to swing the toes overhead. They don't have to touch the ground. Plow pose, Halasana. You're going to feel a deep squeeze to the front side, big stretch through the back side. It's a really deep forward fold. Notice if you can still breathe here. Great place to observe your pelvic floor and your low belly. Just let those rise in. And then from there, knees are soft. Rock and roll all the way up to standing. Readjust yourself on your mat. And take your hands to heart center. Close your eyes and just come to a motivation for practice today. Practicing for yourself, practicing for others. Really in a very simple way, this practice will just help us perhaps get out any energy that's trapped, any anxious energy, any physical energy that's trapped. And the stronger you can connect to your breath, your opposites, the lighter you'll feel when you step off of your yoga mat. So let's just move our way through rounds of Surya Namaskara, a few rounds of Surya Namaskara, letter A. Feel free to modify along the way. Arms down. Now with your next inhale, lift your arms, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, dive in. On the inhale, come up halfway, hips over ankles. And then exhale, hands down, step back, lower to Chaturanga. On that inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chin, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. Go ahead and breathe. For this practice, we'll do 3 breaths. In through the nose as you root your palms. Exhaling down and into your heels. Strong legs with the inner thighs back. Finish up 1 more inhalation. Keep low belly steady. Exhalation. Inhale, rise up, tippy toes. Exhale, walk or float. Feet to hands. Inhale, there's a halfway lift. And then exhale, bring it in, tuck the chin. Inhale, rise all the way up, lift your ribs. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, like a wave, come on down. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you'll notice you can find your way through if it's too intense at the beginning. Take a modification, everyone. Remember, the breathing with sound is going to be the thing to practice today. In and out through the nose. You've got 1 more. Keep the belly in. And then inhale, rise. You can walk, step, or jump. Inhale, maybe hands are still down. And then exhale, bring it in. On that inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Again, big inhale. Big exhale. Inhaling. And then exhaling high to low. Vinyasa. Nice and strong. Inhaling, shoulders back. And then exhaling over the toes. So here's the thing, right? Andy and I are moving at a different pace. You can do that too. You can always be behind my voice and instruction. You may be a little ahead of my voice and instruction. But I ask you to always pay attention to whether you're with your breath. Take one more. Keep it nice and steady. Rise up. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. On that inhale, pick it up. Exhale, Samasthiti. One more round. We're doing 4 total. On the inhale, reach up. And then exhale. Dive in. Inhaling halfway. Exhale. Vinyasa. Take that push up. Inhaling, look up. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Keep breathing there. Right? Keep your low belly steady. Just seeing who's here. Hi, guys. Yay. Yay, we have a good amount of people here. This is good. This is good. Keep breathing together, right? This is what I'm saying. We're all separate. Let's meet up in chair pose at the top of the mat. We're all separate, and we're still finding a way to come together. This is just the way the world works, and sometimes the opposites are needed, right? You need the inhale for exhale. You need the exhale for inhale. Sometimes a little bit of seclusion makes us appreciate the connection a little bit more. So chair pose. I'm gonna get off my soapbox and sit back down into chair pose. Find the weight in your heels. And then start to pull your femur bones back in space. So that might feel like your bum is going back a little bit. You should feel all of the weight rock back into your heels. Try to pick up all 10 of your toes. Squeeze your knees and your thighs. And then reaching through the arms. Now, they don't have to touch, but if you want, palms come together. You can clap, yay, because this is fun. This is so fun. Sink a little bit lower, thigh bones back. Rotate your elbows forward, squeeze your triceps. Pick up your chin for one more big inhale, and then exhale. Let that go, nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low push up. All right, yogis, it's gonna get a little bit more intense. You've got a few rounds of this sequence, probably the fastest part of our class today. So from down dog, without lifting a leg, try to gently step your right foot up, back heel down. Inhale, pick up both hands, reach to the sky. Exhale, high to low push up, vinyasa. As soon as you're in down dog, back heel pivots, left foot steps through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. All right, that's it. 3 breaths in down dog. Push into all of the fingertips. And try not to spread the hands too wide. Keep it strong and feel the forearms lifting up and away from your wrists and neck. Good, let's start to look forward. That's where we're going. Lift your heels. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Right back to it. Exhale, let's stand up and just release it. Inhale, chair, thigh bones back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward right foot. Back heel down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Remember, you can be ahead or behind me. Left foot to the top. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Let's meet up in down dog. Right, getting intense. I'm starting to sweat. Building up the immunity, the heat, and the cleansing energy from the inside out. Good, rise up high, tippy toes. Let's take one more round together, exhale. Inhale, And exhale, bend those knees, chair pose. Exhale. Last round, ready? Heels, arms, exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, high to low. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right foot steps up. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot when you're ready. Guys, let this be like a yoga jog. After this, we're going to go nice and steady throughout the rest of the class. I said steady, I didn't say easy. But there'll be something for everyone, so don't worry. Notice the quality of your breath, even it out. Draw the inner thighs back, tailbone high, sitting bones spreading. You may be able to feel that more, that the body's nice and warm now. And then from there, walk or float. Feet to hands. Stay right there. Heel toe your feet apart. And then go ahead and catch hold of your big toes with your peace sign fingers. Take an inhale to straighten your arms. And then exhale, fold. Let the elbows bend and graze the outer shins. Notice your pelvis and hips. And just tip. Tip, right? Don't fall over. Don't roll over. But take your pelvis over those ankles. Soften the low belly, bring it in. One more breath to tuck your chin, exhale it out. And then inhale, straight arms. Second variation, everyone, exhale. Slide your hands underneath your feet, toes to wrists, and then inhale, straight arms. Exhale, forward fold. Notice how the weight starts to go all the way back into the heels. Take your hips and move them forward. Put a little bit more weight to the wrists. Keep sending your hips high. Bowing your head low. You're almost there. 2 breaths. Inhale, come on up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. We're going to take a step out to the side with our right foot, nice and wide. Turn your right toes out. Keep your left toes pointing forward. On the inhale, arms out. Exhale, over your hip, reach down to your big toe. Take your next inhale to gaze up, lift your chin. Lift this whole top side up as you push down through your heels. See if you can breathe here. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Lift your kneecaps up. Even lift your toes up. And just making sure, right, we get a little bit of fire here. Start to look down, listen carefully. We're going to change direction. So left hand comes down to the mat. Roll onto the outside edge of your left foot. Turn around for side plank. Step your right foot back. Modification, you can keep your toes down or place a knee down. If you want, start to pick up and scissor the inner thighs apart. Lift your right toes. Good. And then exhale, take that right foot, step it all the way back up to your left thumb. Inhale, star pose, just right where you began. And then left toes out, right toes straight ahead. Exhale. Ooh, nice pop in the hip there. Start to gaze up towards your top hand and breathe. You're still playing the opposites, not just breath. Take those right ribs, open up. Finding ease and calm, yet engaging. Notice your pelvic floor, where'd it go? And then gaze down, right hand to the ground. You can hold on to your foot and start to come into any variation of side plank Vashisthasana. Breathe. Seal the knuckles down, especially that index finger. Push from your shoulder and squeeze your pelvic floor up and in. Good, everyone, almost there, 2. And then gently take left foot back up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to hips. We're going to take a turn to the back of the mat once again. Gaze down, heels are in line. You can shorten the stance. And then inhale, reach through your left arm. Exhale, fold. Take hand down, inside or outside. You may grab a block. And then inhale, right arm reaches. Good. Take the innermost part of your upper inner thighs and squeeze them together, drawing your right hip back and your left hip forward. Start to lift the chin if you can. A little bit more rotation there in those ribs. Right ribs back. Right ribs back. Come on, a little bit more. Right ribs back. Exhale, look down and stay. Right hand comes to the mat, fingertips. Start to pick up your back leg, half moon pose, stacking and opening. So you'll notice this leg that's kind of hanging out. You want to kick through that. Kick, 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 kick through both of your heels. Look at all that engagement. And then you'll feel, guys, how this posture is not so scary. You can gaze down. You can gaze up. That's a little bit more scary. And if you fall, no big deal. Right? You'll probably fall onto your couch or something, or your bed, because we're all at home. The what?
Just make sure you get back up.
Yeah, just make sure you come back up. Good, we're coming to dragonfly twist, so step back. Left hand comes down, your back knee is gonna come to the ground, okay? So you're in this low twisting lunge, reach your right hand back. If you want, you can start to pull your heel in. Take a little bit of a stretch. This is optional, you don't have to grab your foot. It's just nice to feel if you've been sitting a lot, watching television on the couch, you want to stretch out your quads and your hip flexors. So allow that left hip to drop down. Take one more breath in. Go ahead and release it. Nice job, guys. Come all the way up to standing. And then hands come to hips. Exhale. Inhale, turn to the front. Readjust that stance. It's not too wide. And then reach your right arm out. Square those hips and start to come down. Inside or outside, I have a handy block here. You can use that. And then you can open up through your left arm. Zip up the inner thighs, pelvic floor engaged. Breathing with sound, even here. We're still there, one more breath. And then left hand to the ground, to the block, whatever it is. Start to come all the way up. Again, don't let that back leg be lax. Kick through your heel, through your heel, through your heel. Flex through your toes. You can pick up that chin. Take those big, deep breaths in. Now try to control it, right? Try to move almost like you were in like a Tai Chi class. You're gonna step back easy, right hand down. Yes, nice way to take that transition and then reach around. Maybe you'll grab foot today. Variation, right? I just would leave my foot down and I keep twisting, keep moving the right hip towards the heel, right? Or you grab the foot, 3 breaths. Good, and then go ahead, release that. Nice work, come all the way up. Take a quick forward fold so the toes are gonna come in. And then from there, hands to hips for a moment, take your waist and lengthen it. So rather than thinking back bend, try to go straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, and then exhale, forward fold, and take your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift with straight arms. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Use this as a moment to rest. A moment to feel, right, how your body is opening up. Tune into that energy, right? If we're inside all day, we're not used to running our errands or going to work. I mean, I know for myself, I felt it at night, right? not feeling as tired because you have all this extra energy. So keep breathing deep, guys. Try to work hard. Get out any trapped energy, any trapped anxiety. Take one more exhalation. And then rise up. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale. And then hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale there. Right toes go out. Find your warrior two position. So if you were to gaze down, heels are in line. Now in warrior two, back toes, maybe rather than turning them in today, keep them straight to the side. Some of you might even go a little bit wider than that. Draw your sitting bones together. Roll your thigh bones out, and then sink into that front leg. Arms are out to the strong T. Notice there's no need to lean forward. Your ribs are right over your hips. And then you just gaze over your top hand, front hand. Sinking down. Right, there's a lot going on. If you take all those little micro things, right, keep rolling out, keep drawing pelvic floor up and in, it's really as challenging. You'll start to feel that yoga fire, yoga burn in the thighs. Good. Now let's reach forward and take right hand down inside or outside of your foot. Here's the thing. Let your hips be where they want to go. Reach your left arm over your ear and try to straighten that arm. Awesome. Now from there, as you lift your chin, take the whole top-sided ribs and open them up. And then you're going to breathe as best you can. One more inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale, pick it up. And then we're just going to simply turn it around. You've got warrior two. Check it out. Use your eyes. Readjust those back toes, whatever feels right. And then drawing up and in. So sitting bones move from here to here. Pelvic floor lifts. And then you're gazing over your left hand. Good. Start to lean in. Left hand down. And then right arm up. Rotate so your pinky finger karate chops down towards the ground. And then start to pick up the entire right side of those ribs to the sky as you gaze up. Deep breathing. Exhale, look down. Nice job. Inhale, come up. And then very simply start to turn around. We're going to take back knee down to the mat today. So go ahead and drop down. From there, move your ribs over to the right. And then start to hook your left elbow over that thigh. Okay? Hands come together in prayer. And then you can start to push into those palms. Squeeze through the low belly. Keep that engaged. Start to gaze up past your right elbow and shoulder. You may stay there. If you want, you might want to look down for this. Start to tuck your back toes and lift your knee. And then if you did lift your knee, you can start to gaze back up from there. If you want to play around with the arm variation, you can, opening the arms, going for the bind. Just make sure you're twisting, lean those ribs over. Good work, everyone. Come back up to the center. And then we're going to change sides. Exhale. Drop your back knee. Right? Move your left ribs over. Take the right elbow across. Take a moment to snuggle your way in. Hands together. And then go ahead. Push and open. Option to keep knee down or lift it up. Nice job. From there, gaze down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, we're just going to continue to flow here. Hands go behind your back. Now I'm going to turn around for a moment just so you can see your options. Thumbs, fists together. Grab your elbows. Or some of you will go for that reverse prayer, right? One's not better than the other. You just find your variation. Inhale, turn to the back of your mat, shorten the stance. Square the hips towards the right big toe. Inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Keep breathing here. If you notice the palms are separated towards the right inner side of your shin and knee. So you're feeling this mini twist as you fold. Deep stretch here through the backside. Inhale, come up. Good, release your hands, stay there. Hands to heart center. Come forward, figure four. Hook and cross. Left ankle above the right knee. No need to round your back. Keep your chest up and belly in. Flex this foot, left foot, and sink your bum low. Draw the right thigh bone back and into the socket. You'll notice the hips move as well. Notice your breath. Is it still there? You can take the variation of arms high. Some of you may take the variation of elbow down to twist to the sole of your left foot, right to the arch there. You can press those hands together. So any variation, breathing, finding your spot of focus. Try to draw that right thigh bone back a little bit more. Fire up that breath. And then reach down with your right hand. Stand up perhaps with a bent knee. You can start to extend it out, dancing Shiva twist. And then ask your pelvic floor, where did it go? Why did it leave you when you needed it the most? Squeeze up and in. Come back, pelvic floor, please. I don't want to tip over again and again and again. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. Look back. Yay. Exhale. Release. Arms out. Take your mind behind. Inhale, ribs up. Exhale. Fold in pyramid stretch. I don't know about you guys, but my hamstrings are feeling good, right? I mean, they still feel tight. They always feel tight, but feeling a lot better than when I began. Just enough heat and softening. And I can feel all of the tension, the tightness, the stuckness, that's even a word, releasing. And then you're gonna come up to standing. Stay facing that way. Release the arms, bring them around in front. Stand up on the left foot, find your balance as you crisscross figure four. Chest is still up. Left thigh bone plugs back and into the socket as you flex. Any variation, arms up. Perhaps elbow reaches down, so it would be your right elbow to the arch of your right foot. And then you would push from there. So a little bit more intense. All right, play around with it. It's just balance. It's always play. It's always moving. And then dancing Shiva. So you're right there, right? Your left hand can grab something. Your inner, your outer edge, your big toe. And then maybe keep your knee bent as you try to stand up. Engage your pelvic floor. Squeeze the upper inner thighs in. And reach back. Guys, you might fall out 5 times over the course of 5 breaths, right? But did you try all 5 breaths, or did you give up after the first time that you fell out? This is very important. Keep trying. One more inhalation. Exhale, step it out. Inhale, arms out. You can widen your feet. Exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Asarita, letter C. Again, if all of that weight is in your heels, rock it forward towards the toes. Don't roll over though. Great place just to return to a fiery Ujjayi breath. Awesome. And then inhale, lead with the knuckles, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti, turn to your left. Start to bend your knees, chair pose. Come back to it. Yay. All right, everyone's sticking with it. This is good. Chair pose, chair pose, chair pose. One last little thing before we sit down, and I'm going to check the time because it's weird. Okay, we're good, we're good. All right, so chair pose. I'm going to let Indy face that way, and I'm going to face this way. So you can get a different visual of it, okay? Hands at heart center, thigh bones back, weight in your heels, sink low, sink low, sink low, sink low. Now I don't want this to mess you up, right? You are going to hook your left elbow. So if you're looking at the screen, maybe look away, find your left elbow and hook it over, right? So you're in your chair twist, left elbow is hooked, right hand is on top, feel the twist, okay? Now from there, that may be good, right? You're like, okay, this is a lot. I don't want to be here anymore. That's how you know the pose is working. If you want to go into your side crow, Parshva Bakasana, you've got to come even lower. Keep your left elbow hooked outside of your knee. If that other leg went way out, bring it back together, okay? Now, with both hands down on the ground, you can tip and lean over, bend the elbows like chaturanga, and maybe play around with floating your toes. Can you breathe? Come back, pelvic floor, please. Squeeze. And then back to the center. Everyone back to your chair pose. Inhale. Readjust your stance. This is fun. Clap those hands. And at prayer, right elbow this time starts to hook over. Yay. So you want to make sure, right, twists are going to be different. Right? This twist for me isn't as deep as my other side. So just knowing that doesn't mean I can't try. You're just paying attention. And then maybe come down. Hands are down. This knee is sealed. Hands are down. From there, elbows bend. And then you tip and lift. Come on back. Inhale, chair pose. Hallelujah. Exhale. Standing is over. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa, high to low. Inhale, urdhva. Exhale, adho. Now, bending the knees, the transition is to seated dandasana. Bum is down. You don't have to touch it. Flex your feet, hands down. Inhale, lift your ribs up. Exhale, bring chin to chest. Take 5 breaths. And try to draw your femurs into the socket as you flex your feet. Good. Without lifting your arms, reach forward and grab your big toes. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, folding. 5 strong breaths. And I know it seems a little counterintuitive, but feel like the space between the knee and the pubic bone is getting closer together. So move your pubic bone towards your knees. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, second bind is outer edge of feet or wrist, whatever you'd like. Inhale again. Exhale, fold. Take your 5 breaths. Every breath, you go deeper, deeper and deeper we go. Every breath. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back. Rock onto the back of your sacrum. Okay? Point your toes. Modification, you plant your feet before you lift. Everyone else, legs together, point your toes, and then try to get the balls of your feet and toes on the ground. Even if those knees bend a little. Let your belly come in, don't balloon it out. And then push into the feet. Release your head only if your neck is okay, otherwise chin in. Don't let your navel rise, keep it in towards spine. Stay with me for 2 breaths. Push, push, push. Push into the feet so you feel your hamstrings. And then exhale. Whew. Come on down. Draw your right heel in. Try to seal that leg completely and close off the knee completely. Now notice when you bring the heel in, the chest wants to open to the side. So take your hips and move them and let them face towards your left foot. From there, start to reach forward. Go for any bind you want. Maybe grab a towel or something. And then inhale, lengthen, pubic bone towards knee. And then exhale, draw your sternum towards your knee. Any bind. Janu Shirshasana, letter A. All right, inhale, lift your head. Exhale, release. Variation today. Take your right hand. Hello, right hand. Take it back behind you. Lean back, put a little weight into it so you can lift up and scoot your right knee directly under your hip. Right hand is somewhat under your shoulder. You might need to readjust it. Lift your left leg up, modified side plank. Good. Now from there, you can stay or bend your left knee. Reach back for the bind, kind of like dancer's pose. You got it, try again. Now try to release, so soften that push a little bit, and then release. And then you come back down, scoot your way back onto your bum facing the front. This time, plant your foot with your knee pointing up. Awesome. From there, you're gonna start to lean back, reach the left arm across. Now take your ribs, move them over, and try to get the hook from there. And then see, I know for me this one is just a day-to-day struggle, whether or not I'm gonna bind or not. But just see, hook the elbow, hold the knee, or maybe bind. Thank you, Andy, for the assistant. Wherever you're at, with or without the bind, guys, flex your front foot. Okay, breathe. All right, let's all look back to the original front. Release that. Let it go. And we're going to change sides. Left heel comes in. Nice. Now from there, take those hips, turn them a little bit, and then start to reach out. Okay. I'm going to just readjust myself. Take another inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. And fold. All right, you're nearing the last quarter of your practice, probably a little bit even less than that. So allow these forward folds to really let you start to go internal. Feel the ground, allow that to help you stay rooted and supported. Keep breathing on the next inhale. Head comes up. Exhale, release. Left hand behind you. Lean into it a little bit so you have that push to adjust your knee directly under your hip. From there, lift your toes up. Try to balance. And I didn't say it on the other side, but hopefully you guys know. You want to keep your leg down, keep it down, right? Why is my left leg so shaky? Is it just me? Oh my goodness, and then go for the bind. Whew. There you go. Push, push, push. Through hand. Kick through your foot. Open up, open up. Now if you're kicking through the foot, release the kick a little bit, and then release the bind. From there, toes come down. And then you'll shift it around. Marichiasana, letter C. Set it up. Bring your heel in. Again, try to close the gap as best you can and keep both hips down on the ground. From there, start to turn around, moving your left ribs out to the left. And then hook your elbow over. From there, you may stay or reach around. All right, everyone, let's look back to the front. Exhale, release. Good job. From here, walk those feet in. Quick upward facing table, hands back. Push into your hips, belly is in. And then come on down. Good. From there, crisscross your ankles. Rolling over, hands to the ground. Step back. High to low push-up. All right, you may have noticed. Where's boat? Where's boat? Let's do boat. Good job. Boat pose. Guys, we're doing 3 rounds of this today. 3 rounds of this today. You're already at 2 breaths of your first round, right? 3. Even if your knees are bent, try not to hold your legs. 4. Good. 5. Now you're going to crisscross. Plant your hands. Pick it up. Sit right back down. Inhale. 1. I was just trying to be motivating. 2. Well, technically this would be my first round, so now we're going to have to do 4 rounds. 3. 4. That was such an annoying joke. I'm sorry, we're not doing 4 rounds. 5. Cross, plant, bump up. Last one, here we go. Straight legs, belly in. Right, you don't have to lift your chest up. Keep your front side engaged, ribs in and down. Halfway there, 3. 4. Take that vinyasa, crisscross, bump it up, shoot it back. Inhale up, exhale. Awesome, from here guys, last seated posture is Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana, you can stay facing that way. I'm just gonna show you, heels are gonna come in. All right, hold on, now push your heels together and allow the inner thighs to open up. Elbows are close in to the inner thighs and hips. Start to fold your way forward. And if you're like me, if your inner thighs are tight, you may not get too far. It's okay, as long as you're feeling something from the inside. Heels are pushing together. Try not to pull too aggressively with your arms. And again, another opposite, which we don't often explore, it's like, be patient as you work really hard. Be patient as you put in a really diligent effort. Like you want to get there fast, but it's also okay if you don't get there fast, right? I think that's interesting. Take one more exhalation. And then start to come all the way up. Fantastic job. Draw the knees together. Lie down onto your back. 2 back bends today. First one, bridge pose. We did it all the way at the beginning of class. Root the feet, palms down. Start to come up. Now yogi's choice. If you want to transition right up to the hands from here, or you can take your hips down first, take rest, repeat that shape, or push up onto the head, walk the hands in, and then push from there. 5 last breaths, either back bend. Move your pelvis towards your wrists a little bit more if you're on the hands. And then slowly come down. Give yourself a nice hug and squeeze. Happy baby, whatever it wants to be. All right, we're almost there. 2 last movements. So listen up. Take your right leg, right thigh, cross it over your left like eagle's pose. Like eagle's pose. Take your right arm under your left arm. Wrap them around just like eagle's pose. You're on your back. Squeeze the legs together. Take an inhale. And then exhale, crunch and lift. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Take 15. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breath yet. Almost as if you were doing like Kapalabhati, your active exhalations. Try to make a really nice strong push as you squeeze. You're at 8, 9, come on, 10. Last 5, here we go, right? I knew 10, for whatever reason, 12 is so hard in these crunches. That's why I chose 15. So you have to push for these last 2. And 1, keep the legs crossed and drop your knees to the left. Open up, right arm to the side. Twisted roots, spinal twist. If your knees don't feel right, guys, just uncross them and take a simple twist. Oh. Why do those hurt so bad? Andy's not listening to me. It's okay. Hopefully I'm not the only one. My 15 crunches, it's like unbearable. All right, come back to the center. Here we go. Change the crossing of your legs. Left arm under right arm. Wrap or hug. Wrap or hug. Here we go. Lift those toes. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Let's do it. Even this out. That's your breathing. You're only at 3. The longer you stay with your breath, the easier this will be. I'm going pretty fast, guys. I'm already at 7, 8, 9. All right, at 10, it starts to become killer. We've got 5 more. Here we go. 4. Come on, 3, 2. Oh my gosh. 1. I can't even talk. Take it over to the right. Oh. And then left arm out to the left. Oh. I told myself yesterday, by the end of this quarantine, I will be strong. I have all this time. There's no excuse. I need to practice handstands, yoga, meditation. I have all this time. Coming out on the other end so much stronger, so much stronger. Lengthen your legs out. Find a nice place for your arms, your hands. Close your eyes, and if you guys have been watching my videos or streaming with me, you know that video is not done yet. We still have just a few more moments in Shavasana, and I keep it rolling, and I'll bring you out of Shavasana because it's really, 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 really important. So important. You want to allow all of this energy to settle. And just simply receive the benefits of your practice as you close your eyes. Just tuning back into your inner body. Any sensations on the surface of your skin. Come back to the space around the body, the room that you're in. You can take a full deep breath in, then a full deep breath out. Starting to wake up fingers, toes. Take a few stretches there, whatever feels good. No right or wrong. And then you can rock off to either side, fetal pose. And then eventually come on up to seated. And hopefully the energetic channels are moving now, free of any anxiety, any tension, free of any worry, closer to equilibrium and balance. Let's breathe in together. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward to seal your practice and all of your hard work. It's really hard to put in the effort, especially when you're at home. So good job, guys. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let your eyes open if they have not already. Namaste. Yay! I'm not running off. You guys don't have to either. I mean, if you have something to do, that's fine. I guess we can make some quick announcements. If you don't know, this channel here, we're going to be uploading some more videos. Some are already on there. Andy has done a meditation for kids. That's only 5 minutes. That's really, really cute and fun. I know a lot of you guys have done it and you've been sharing it. So he's going to upload some more yoga, short yoga videos for kids, more things for children. I'm probably going to upload, I've already uploaded a yoga for relaxation. That's almost like a really simple, short yin practice with a meditation. So try the yoga for relaxation tonight, maybe after your kids go to bed, and you have about, it's like 30 minutes, I think, just to help yourself calm down and go to bed at night. And then keep checking back. We'll keep posting, like I'll upload some more, like not just live videos, but upload some more videos that aren't necessarily an hour, maybe like 20, 30 minutes. And things like that. So if you are a YouTube you have a, what is it called? An account. If you have a YouTube account, you can subscribe to this channel because we'll be uploading a lot more stuff. And there are a bunch of other teachers that are doing classes, like Christine Webb, I think she's here. She's doing classes this weekend. Andy's probably going to do a class at some point next week live. Mackenzie's doing them Monday and Wednesday. I know Alana's doing Thursday. Christine's doing Tuesday night. So just stay posted. And
Lisa's doing kids stuff.
oh yeah, Lisa's doing kids stuff in the middle of the day. She has her own channel as well. So thanks for joining me today. I love seeing all of your comments. I really love, oh my gosh, where was it? Brea. This is so fun, and you are so good at yoga and so flexible. And Andy, you are also great at yoga. Kisha's girl Brea, that's really cute. Thank you guys so much. I will be streaming live Tuesday at 9:30. It's the next time I'll be streaming live, but I'll try to make some more videos for the channel this weekend. Please share our channel, let everyone know. We're all just doing what we can, right? Sharing whatever gifts and resources you have during this time to help keep everyone, going and sane. And, this is what we can do. It's really simple. It's not hard, and it's really, really helpful. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you had fun. This video does stay on the channel, so if you want to share it with friends, feel free. I think this one's a good one rather than like a vinyasa style class. That can be a little overwhelming, but I think this one's pretty straightforward. So go ahead and share it. Thank you guys so much. Love you. Bye. And